So will we see a cameo from Washington or the United States here? Because New the English is definitely, I think they're going to win their war.
I mean, I got to give it to these colonies because they were really smart in somehow grabbing Spanish attention and getting Iberia, pretty much all of Iberia, because Spain controls all of Iberia, in and involved, I guess, involved in the war. In and involved? What am I smoking? Involved in this war, and it's actually Spain-Mexico that's helping out the most. Spain-Mexico, I don't really know at all what Spain is doing itself. They're not even helping out Brazil. Brazil's getting real messed up, but that's because of their own fault there. They really made some pretty big mistakes. Actually, you know what? They might be actually going after some stuff now. So that's good. I mean, you're kind of messing up with your friend here. Pretty sure you're messing your friend. Oh my gosh, Songhai's got such a big army. When did they get that huge army? I'm just trying to find where Spain is actually contributing to this war at. That's what I want to see. France, Mexico, and California seem to be doing an okay job against Rome, Mexico, but that's only because I think they were dealing with some rebels. They were. Huge. Just Spain, Mexico's awesome. Dang, that's crazy how much they've helped out defending and fighting against English Louisiana. Who is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, someone needs to go after these guys. Don't let them sit there. New the English, Florida. Okay, you got to go after them. Someone, Mexico, are you going to be the ones to do it? You better watch it. You're going to get stack wiped. Someone's got to engage that stack, or this is going to be bad. It looks like Mexico is actually chasing after them. Come on. You got it. Come on, chase him down. Chase him down. I apologize for those that are probably rooting for England. It's just the storyline of having someone. I promised you guys to see a cameo, and I really would like to see it. Not necessarily rooting against England or Elizabeth at all. That's not at all what I'm trying to do here. I just wanted to see someone rise up. Just the storyline in that is pretty exciting. To actually have the U.S. or Brazil, I'd love to see both of these guys somehow rise up. Oh, looks like so did Sweden peace out separately, or did they just transfer control? They did. They just transferred control. And Germany is still at war with Austria. Austria is about to get fully sieged out, and it's going to be all occupied under German control. So this is a pretty big deal because all the allies have been giving Germany. Oh, and there it goes. They didn't take that much. They only took 2 things. That's not bad. Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. 17 war score. Yes, I believe that's enough to peace out. I believe that's enough for the independence. I mean, they might not yet. It still might take a little bit of time, but we'll kind of keep an eye out here. Again, oh, and English Brazil is actually up here. Dang, where is Spain, Mexico at? Where is just Spain at? I'm sorry. Where's just Spain at? I haven't seen. I mean, we've got all the colonies involved in this. I mean, they're very much invested. Rome, Mexico's looking pretty dang cool. Yeah, I mean, everyone's invested. Oh, wait a second. Oh, how'd this happen? What happened here? Brazil, did you actually, like, get your stuff together? It looks like you did. It totally looks like you did. Wait a second. So what's going to go on with the Celts? I imagine that the Celts are probably going to declare war soon. Not yet, but I think they might. It makes a lot of sense that they would. I've got to say, the New World's got to be one of the most exciting things exciting things about this campaign in general is just watching the New World and as it develops and as these colonies continue to grow. Oh, they peaced out. And allied with, wait a second, what is this? Did you get your peace? Did you not get your peace? Are you serious? No way. Did you really not? That doesn't make any sense. This should not be New the English here. This should say, 13 colonies or whatever it is. Wait a second, how is that possible? Did they not actually win? That does not make any sense. And they have how many? They still have. Wait a second, no, I'm smoking crack because there's no liberty desire. Transferring trade is a colony of England. No, what? How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh my goodness. Is it because of Brazil? That does not make any sense. I am so confused. They've got 100% liberty desire. I am so confused. So maybe is it? No, I know. I've done tests. It is possible for these guys to get their independence. I started thinking to myself, like, maybe it's not possible for these colonies to declare independence in a scenario built like this. No, it is. I saw it happen. I've seen it happen before. I guess they just didn't have the war score. Maybe they got a really, a lot of war exhaustion, and maybe that's what happened. Jeez. Well, I got to give it to you, England. You definitely outdid yourself. Very good. You held on to your colonies. I don't know how long, because now you've got some. You still have 100% liberty desire, but you have a truce with. Actually, can you declare the independence war at any point? There probably is going to be another independent war soon, because Spain still supports that independence. Yeah, Spain does still support the independence, so there'll probably be something else that rises up pretty fast here. Brazil's liberty desire went down to 17. How about Spain, Mexico? Spain, Mexico is pretty dang good. Surprised, shocked at how powerful they are. I mean, I guess it's just because they were the only ones that were really helping out. So what's going on with Eastern Asia? How are we doing there? Seems to be about the same. Again, France going after Australia. William's doing his thing. Spain's doing their thing. Arabia's now starting to go a little bit further, grabbing a little bit more of these provinces down here in the South Pacific. What's this? England growing their colony in the eastern coast of Africa. Oh, and they're grabbing. Oh, finally, people going after Madagascar. Cool. So we have actually France and England sharing Madagascar. Very interesting colonization now that's going on. Sweden has actually made it to the coast, very close to. Is this the Gulf of Korea or something like that? I believe. Actually, it should say, yeah, the Korean Bay and the Yellow Sea. Okay. Yes, so they have made it to the coast. Sweden has. They have broken through. I remember this is now a Spanish colony. They've got 0 liberty desire. They just kind of are a newcomer, though. I am so shocked that this did not happen. I am really confused. Maybe they needed 25 war score. Maybe they kind of got a little bit too much war exhaustion. They had to peace out. I don't know. Weird. Or was it because did Brazil kind of mess them up? We'll have to forever speculate exactly what happened there. I guess so. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Oh, we have the Celts versus England, Louisiana. The Celtic Louisiana versus the English Louisiana. Wait a second. I didn't even know Celtic Louisiana had popped up. Yep, there it is. This was an offensive war made by the Celtic Louisiana, so if they lose this, I'm going to be very confused right now. I'm definitely going to be extremely confused. I don't think, nothing even came from that either. That was the weird thing. They had the war score. Did they just peace out? Did they not do it in time? France, Mexico. So there's definitely a big old bug. Paradox has got to fix with these like inner colonies. Doesn't make any sense. What is going on here, Paradox? You got some weird stuff. I mean, I get the Netherlands, Peru popping up, and the Netherlands, La Plata. That's fine. I've got a problem with Florida here, randomly in 4 provinces in New the English territory. And then, especially it's France, Mexico. Why? What is going on here? If this is still France, Colombia, then that should be France, Colombia. Or you make this France, Mexico. I know I sound very weird right now because I'm trying to use the exact terms that are a part of the game. I don't know. Weird. They got to look into that. So anyways, yeah, so, geez, so much is going on. We had a huge war that just ended. Oh my gosh, another big one happened between Greece and Austria. Again, France has joined in on their side as well as, oh my gosh. I know that you kind of need this, Greece. Whoa. We also have maybe a peasants' war. It looks like a peasants' war for Byzantium. What happened here? So yeah, oh my goodness. But, the Russians have helped out. Catherine and Alexander are teaming up, but you got to worry about Rome, you got to worry about the Ottomans, and of course Napoleon. That's going to be a tough one too. We're about to finally enter the 1700s, which means we have about 121 years away from the end of this campaign. I'll probably check the score in the next video. We'll kind of double check the score as we approach maybe only, I guess we could do the score now. The Russians are going to do a really good job against the Ottomans. That's actually pretty smart of them to go after the Ottomans like that. Okay, well, while this war is broken out, as well as, we have a new war. There it is. That's what we thought. The Celts have decided to go to war with England, but they're losing it by -22 war score. Interesting. And Greece is probably going to get absolutely dominated. Austria could pick up some territory over this way. Let's see what's going to go down. Yeah, there's a 21 stack of Englishmen just north of Kent in London. They're probably going to go after this Celtic regiment. Yeah, they don't have the numbers on their side. They just don't have the numbers on their side. Well, maybe they're going to, I don't know. I mean, what was the war? Was it a fabrication war? Yeah, it looks like they tried to grab it was probably a reconquest war. I always stumble on that for some reason. I always think Reconquista, it's just Reconquest, Casus Belli. All right, well, the 25 stack hasn't engaged the Celtics 23 stack, so that's kind of good. As well as, oh, well, they're both suffering from quite a bit of attrition, so I don't know. And it's kind of a race. They're both going after forts, too. Oh, the 23 stack decided to engage. Ooh, they're going to win this. Now, why is that? Wow, Celts. Why do Celts have so much more morale than England? They have 0.6 more morale. That's significant. As well as they've got way better military tactics. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. The Celtics might be able to do this. The Celts totally might be able to do this. As long as, Sweden doesn't get involved too much. Obviously, Celtic Louisiana isn't going to have the best time in the world against all the English colonies, but still. Let's go ahead and double check on what we were talking about. Let's check on the ledger and see what's going on in terms of score. It's been a while. It's 1700 now. November, actually, it's going to be 1701. Let's double check on this. So what do we have? Score, country, score comparison. Okay, so total right now is France, fifth. We knew this. Netherlands, second place. That's about the same. Spain in third place. Poland in fourth place. I think that Poland could get a significant amount more powerful. Oh my gosh. I think the Byzantium Empire is dealing with a huge peasants war right now. Because I'm seeing like all sorts of things pop up. Particular lists. Now, what things could happen from this? I mean, usually peasants war, the results aren't that bad. Noble rebels. I don't think any nation's going to pop up. But dang, so I'm assuming that Byzantium has virtually no army left to defend themselves. Yeah, they've got no army, so this entire region, oh wait, yeah, they do. They've got a 24 stack that could probably deal with a lot of the rebels in the eastern Byzantium Empire, but they probably can't, I don't think, because I don't even know if they have a navy. They only have one transport ship, as from what I can see. And Greece is getting fully sieged out by Austria. Austria is going to be making a slight comeback, eating away at... Oh, no, they didn't. They decided to let him go. Let him go with a regular peace deal. Oh, that was nice of them. Austria has been forced to annul their treaty, their alliance with Sweden, though. Oh, well, Greece got pretty lucky there. Huh. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that Byzantium's going to be able to deal with all this stuff over this way. 5 stack... What are these controlled by? They're mainly peasants, particularists as well? Yeah, you're talking about like a full siege. There's a 32 stack of Persians. I'm wondering if someone's funding this war. I don't know if the AIs fund rebels, but they might be. They might be. Byzantium. Oh, noble rebels. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. How is Eastern Asia doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. We also have England making it over here. Nice of them to join the party. Arabia pushing forward, like I said, grabbing more and more. France just completely preoccupied with Australia. Yeah, England definitely wants to join in on the party. These borders are going to be such a mess with all these Europeans just trying to grab stuff as much as they can. As much as they can. So I'm wondering if France ever just has like a problem with their... because I could definitely see France losing their colonies. How much score is that going to also lose them in the game in total? What happened here? So it seems to be... Oh, is Sweden backing up the English? Yeah, they are. Okay, well, Sweden's keeping down the Celtic. Now, does England have any fabrications? They do. So this could be really, really bad for the Celts. I wouldn't be surprised if they if they force them to release a colony or something like that, because now they control a lot of the, among the smaller colonies. Oh, Celtic Louisiana's not having a good time either. I think that they could... I don't think you can force release a colony, right? Yeah, that has to be... It's just going to transfer power. That might be only with vassalization. But the Celts are on the verge of being vassalized. I will say that. They are really, really close of possibly getting vassalized. Finally, someone's going for Greenland. They only control, really only a handful of provinces. They're almost like Denmark right now. Even though they still have a pretty good sized army at 20 stack, surprisingly, with only maybe controlling 10, 12 provinces. Still a lot of men that they control. I don't know why the English are just sitting in the highlands. They might just try to take this one province away. What is going on with our current war situation? So we got a few more wars that have popped up. Pretty good. Let's decrease the speed. Carthage versus Rome. Once again, that's Carthage and the Egypt, Morocco joining in against Rome. Of course, France has decided to back them up because France backs up everybody. The Ottomans have also decided to join in. So the Ottomans are kind of helping out a lot of the Europeans, which is strange. Wow, okay. And now Florence has decided to join in, but Florence has been losing this. I think that's what made Carthage join in. Maybe Florence lost that war initially, then Carthage was like, oh, good. Rome has suffered enough attrition in Florentine. I got it. Florentine. Yes. Florentine lands, and maybe that's why Carthage was like, hey, we should probably go for this. Who are they at war with? Oh, Spain honored their alliance with Florence. France honored their alliance with Rome. Oh, that's complicated. It's getting real complicated now. Wow. Okay, well, Florence isn't doing so well. I mean, Florence is not really in the best of situations here. They're definitely not in the best of situations. Does Rome have any claims on Florence? I'm surprised no one's eaten Florence yet, actually. I mean, I don't mean to not have faith, but I just really am shocked about that because they don't have their colonies. They had their colony out here in Western Africa not too long ago, but they must have lost it recently. Now, how's Carthage doing against Rome? Now, what do they want exactly? They probably want this stuff. They want to kick Rome back out of a majority of northern Africa. They probably won't do anything to this Roman colony. They'll leave that alone, I'm guessing. Rome probably really doesn't want to lose this colony since they're one of the only Europeans that didn't make it over towards the South Pacific here. Who else is this? Is that Egypt? Yes, it is. Welcome aboard, Egypt. It's a big old race. It is just a huge race, which is pretty fun. Again, I cannot wait to see what happens to Byzantium with all these rebels and all these revolts. There's a nice stack of Russians. Is Russia helping out Byzantium? Do they like each other? Oh, yeah, they're allied now. Okay, so Russia just came to the super aid. But again, all what matters is this area here. If no one can get here, then you're talking about I don't exactly know the results of some of these rebels that have popped up. I think I remember that nobles not being too bad, peasants not really being too bad. You got to be worried about like independence rebels popping up, like if they were, I don't know, like Ottoman rebels that popped up, because then they want to actually switch to Ottoman control. How are the Ottomans doing exactly? Yeah, not so well. A lot of these Northern African wars have broken out. It's pretty crazy to see all these wars. Florence still not doing very well. How did the Celts do? Celts got let off the hook, it looks like. Wait a second. What is Celtic Canada? What's going on with Celtic Canada here? Oh, never mind. I never mind. They're fine. Oregon also in control now. Oregon and Alaska. How are you feeling toward Liberty Desire? These guys have got to be feeling... Oh, they've got 100%. But they've been... Celtic Canada has been at 100% for a while. I just want to see who's going to get their independence first. That's all I'm trying to see. Wow. Yeah, Spain, Mexico, fighting it out. Fighting it out for who is the real Mexico. But you know what? Spain, Mexico is also having to fight France, Mexico. All three Mexicos. Who is the real Mexico? I've got to go with Spain, Mexico. But I think that Spain, Mexico has just been... I'm just really surprised at how shockingly... supportive they were for New the English when they declared their independence war. So we've got quite a few colonies at 100%. New English as well, New England as well as Brazil hasn't gotten there yet. Brazil's lost significant strength over time. I will say that they've lost significant amount of strength. Oh, so they lost here. Okay, so Celts did lose one province, the Western Isles. Okay, well it's still not that bad. As well as I think they also lost this too. Orkney, I think. Is that how you pronounce it? Bam, Celtic Canada now control all of Greenland. I didn't know this was colonial territory. That's pretty shocking. I had no idea that. Wow. Okay. Now this is a big one. This is a bit, even though Florence is losing the war, it's the allies that are involved are pretty big. That's the thing. Now that we're in the 1700s, like every single war is just so global now. Like everything is going on. It's just insane. It's really, really hard to keep up. There's a big battle going on here. A majority of Romans have joined in. Is that a majority of Romans? It's actually probably a lot of French too. Excuse me, a lot of French too. I think so. And Rome and France have both decided to win. They both won. Actually, you know what? Iberia, Spain has lost a lot of their troops. I don't know where those Spanish regiments are. They might have actually, they might have been left somewhere. That could have happened. Anyways, I can't wait to see what's going to happen to Rome. I think that they're going to lose these provinces here. They're no longer going to control North Africa, but who knows? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.